Mm, Nothing can come, nothing can come.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. I want to talk a little bit about frequency and occupying the state of the wish fulfilled frequently. And I also want to point out how you are literally right now manifesting everything perfectly. I'm not the first person to speak of manifestation from this perspective, but I'm inspired to come on and talk about these things. So I want to talk about frequency and how important it is for you to actually become super aware of yourself and where you are, not to the point where you're obsessively draining yourself, because then that becomes toxic. And I want to talk a little bit about obsession too. And I wanted to actually tell a quick little story about something. I'm going to talk about a few things as it comes out naturally of how it is actually okay to be obsessive, but it's the energy behind it. And that's the case with everything when it comes to manifestation deliberately. Let's remember the basics that, and in case you are new to manifesting, you might want to study a little bit more to build a good, solid foundation. You can't build a mansion or a castle on sand, okay? It's simply, you don't have the deep um, foundation in place that can withstand the building that you're going to build on top of it. So in the same way with your manifestations, when it comes to things that you are perceiving as being very big, and in most cases, yes, it ends up being a loving relationship, a healthy, secure, blissful, harmonious, happy, easy relationship that flows, of being best friends, equal other halves, mutual respect, mutual adoration, a lot of intentional action towards each other, giving each other what you both deserve, and or also wanting to manifest healthy relationships with the people who you work for, or the people who you work with, or the people who work for you, the finances that you deserve, the money, the amounts of money specifically that you deserve to make, just feeling an overall feeling of wellness, a healthy life, a happy life, a stable and secure life, which is your birthright. It's what you deserve. And if you have the desire for something really deep down inside of you, that is meant for you, because somebody recently commented and said, which totally innocent comment. I don't know if you'll even watch this video, but they said something like, well, what if people who are manifesting their SP that end up back with them, that's simply because they were meant to be with them? What if other people were not meant to be with their specific person? If something is deep down in your soul, and you feel like the idea of being the wife, husband, partner, spouse, having a life together, children together, home together, traveling together, whatever it is that you want for your life, if that resonates so deeply with you, it makes you want to leap out of your chair. That kind of, yes, 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 I feel this deep down in my soul, then that is meant for you. And it's really that simple. Okay. And so then we understand that everything that's deep down in our heart and soul is God's will for us, and that we are God pushed out. And in our realities, we are that little point of that perfect, magnificent vehicle for God to create through. So we are the channel, we are the vehicle. And so in that way, we are giving thanks. Thank you for using me to unfold for you. Thank you for creating me to create for you. And I trust and I know that everything that's in my heart and soul is what I'm creating on your behalf, because this is what you want for me, for whatever reason. The frequency of who you are being, of where you're thinking and feeling from, what state are you thinking and feeling from, what are you assuming is happening, that you are always frequently somewhere occupying some state. And so if you're frequently observing, thinking from, and feeling from confusion, desperation, frustration, noticing nothing is working, you're constantly in a state of lack, when it comes to your specific person or money, you are manifesting perfectly. That is it. It is all about, that's like the secret to manifestation. It's What are you occupying frequently? And that's why it's important that once you've gotten, the first step is that you get a clear foundational understanding of what the law of assumption actually is. Okay. That you approach this from an understanding that what is in your heart and soul is already created and already done. And if that doesn't make sense to you, study more. And when I say study more, I don't mean watching YouTube videos from content creators, not even myself. It's okay if you watch videos for inspiration, but you need to have, it's like a prerequisite. It's like if you want to become a doctor or a lawyer, you can't just start at school without a foundational understanding because you're not going to be able to apply what the teachers are teaching you. Okay. It's the same thing when it comes to manifestation. Sometimes people reach out to me and they want to book sessions with me. And based on what they're saying in their email, I can see that they're not actually understanding what law of assumption is. They're coming to me simply because they're in a desperate state. And you can get out of that desperate state first by studying for a good solid 4 to 6 weeks. So sometimes when somebody reaches out to me, I say, okay, we can book your session, but you're going to have to listen to this and watch this every day, once or twice a day before I'll even meet with you. Okay. Because otherwise it's a waste of both of our time and I'm not going to be able to help you. So anyway, before I do get more into this, I want to tell a couple stories about when I have been obsessive about stuff and I've totally manifested them. So there is a way of having kind of a healthy obsession, but for the most part, if you are wishing obsession on your SP or obsession on anyone else, and it's coming from a very selfish place, I'm sorry, but you need to start thinking about everyone in your reality as being yourself. So if you're wishing that your specific person feels bad, feels horrible for everything that they did, that they're obsessing over you, that they can't stop thinking about you, that they're like can't sleep at night because they're missing you need to start thinking of it this way. I am that. I am him. I am her. I am they. I am all of it. So I need to start thinking of myself. When I think about my person, I am also thinking about myself. So you want to wish nothing but security, harmony, trust, bliss, communication, healthy, whatever your situation is specifically. Okay, you mirror that and then you look for it within yourself, and that's what you want to focus on. So before I do get into this, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you love my content. If you want me to be your coach, email me a short description to kim@coreunion.com. My assistant will reply back to you with my next available. And yes, I do still love saying that. She'll reply to you with my next available after you've booked with me at my website, coreunion.com. You can do a 30-minute or a package of 30 minutes. And most people do end up doing the package because it's more affordable. When I was manifesting the interior design business that I had, that was the business that was the experience to prove that manifestation was real. There was an optical shop that was across the street from my showroom, and I became absolutely 100%, 150%, 1,000% obsessed with these glasses. When I would leave the showroom just for a few minutes to take a break, I would go over and I would obsess over these glasses and I would take selfies of myself and I would look at that at night. And I'm like, oh my God, I love these glasses so much. I need to have these glasses. Now, this isn't about material possessions. Okay. This is simply about obsession. So I was obsessing over these. And probably about a week and a half to 2 weeks later, the owner literally just handed them to me and gave them to me, period. I was also always obsessing over, so not only do I obsess over this channel helping people, which it obviously is, I also was obsessing over the old business. Like literally, I was so obsessed with it. I was obsessed with the name of it. I was obsessed with people becoming obsessed with me in the store. I don't mean obsessed in a romantic way, but they just fell in love with me instantly. They trusted me instantly. They knew that I was going to make their homes everything that they wanted. And so I needed to get myself in a place where if I'm going to be delivering this level of expertise to people, then I need to go to the end that their house design was amazing, 5-star Google reviews, like go to the end that everything was delivered and everything was installed and people are like going crazy, referring They're friends, family, neighbors to me. So I was in this constant state of obsession. And I manifested literally every single thing that I was obsessing about, including when I was frequently occupying the state of being a small business owner that sometimes was struggling, that sometimes because of the things that I learned about certain things in the area, it would affect my business. And then when I caught on to what I was doing and I would pull myself out of victim state, everything would shift and change. But did I experience some roller coaster stuff? 100% yes. Obsession is okay, but what's the energy behind it? Because it's really about frequency. And if you are wanting, desiring something, you have a burning desire for something, there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually good because that's, you acknowledge, I have this burning desire because this is meant for me. This is my heart and soul. Because right there, or so right there, you can say, this is meant for me. So this is done. I don't have to make it happen. I just have to trust in it. And then I'm going to obsess over, in a healthy way and in a secure way, being the version of me that has such an amazing and incredible life partnership. We are always blissful together. We always have so much fun together. We both are each other's dream come true. Like, we are always so peaceful together. It's okay to be frequently visiting the wish fulfilled. In fact, you should be. That is the secret to success. You don't have to do anything in the 3D. And in some cases, not all, you shouldn't. If you are inspired to do things, you do them, whether they seem to be related to things related to your SP or money or jobs or whatever. But if you're living your life listening to your soul and doing things that you want to do, showing yourself that you love and value and respect yourself, you are automatically being taken throughout a ton of little bridges that you are not even exercising your free will anymore. You get clear, you make a decision, and then you just be. You do some focused inner work morning, in the middle of the day, before you go to sleep. You maintain a healthy mental diet. I can help you with this. The other thing I want to talk about really quickly, like this morning, I wanted to talk about what I did this morning, because this could also help you guys, whether you're in separation or not. If you are, like, say that you're even with your SP, but you want to change a little bit of what the relationship is like. You want to change the home that you're living in, or you want to even invest in a vacation home together, no matter where you are. Like, for example, this morning, I'm obviously here in this condo and I do love this place. It's amazing. But when I woke up in the morning, I woke up in our dream home. I woke up in our dream home and I decided I am the owner of, and I said the address. And then I did my inner work. And while I was doing my inner work, my eyes were closed and I was doing it from being in that house. And I was imagining Hannah in his office. And then I was imagining us in the kitchen, and then all of a sudden I ended up like, then we were downstairs watching a movie, laughing, cuddling. The cats and dogs are around us on the sofa. We're making out, we're kissing, we're having a great time. Then I imagined us, it was really fast. We were on a hot tub. It was like evening, but we were on the deck on a hot tub. Then we were looking through our telescope. Then really quickly, we were walking hand in hand on in the yard, which is massive and huge, and it has its own little pond with a waterfall. So that's where I was actually energetically. That's what I was seeing. And then, so then my eyes are closed. I'm doing the inner work, not from being in this home, from being in that home. Then I had just a bunch of natural kind of, scenes and visual scenes. Then I was thinking as if looking at our vacation home. So you see how he's going ahead. Then I was even thinking of other little things that we've talked about, of other income streams. When you're doing your inner work and you're having imaginal acts and you're saying your affirmations and you're having inner conversations with your person, please be sure that you are not doing it from a place of trying to make something happen, trying to manifest something, being somebody who's trying to manifest something. You are in it, and it's happening now. As you're experiencing it, it's happening now. It's not fake. Sometimes you guys understand that logically, but you're not actually energetically allowing yourself to experience these things energetically and trusting and knowing that when you experience these things energetically, you are creating your future, because then you come out of that, you go out and you're not in trust anymore. You immediately start focusing in back on the 3D and the old story and the circumstance that you don't want. And so you are frequently occupying that state more frequently. If you need me, just reach out. I know that this shifted many of you guys. Please do affirm down below that you understand and you have shifted. Your wish is already fulfilled. It's already done. Receive it somehow in some way down below. Maybe just affirm it with a heart and prayer hands. I love you so much. Say whatever you want to say. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.